Nos srácok, üdvözöllek titeket a Technobabylon nevezetű játékunknak a kipróbálós videójánál. Ugyanis azt találtam ki, hogy egy kicsit hosszabb terjedelmű videóban nézzük meg, hogy mégis mi ez a cyberpunk stílusú kalandjáték, amit a Wadjet Eye adott ki, és a Technocrat Games fejlesztett, és 2015. május 21-én lett kiadva. Igen, ide készítettem gyorsan egy puskát magamnak, hogy nehogy elfelejtsem, hogy mégis mikor lett kiadva maga a játék. Röviden, amit tudni kell, srácok, és ez most az én fejemből pattan ki, ami nekem eddig leesett a játékból az alapján, ameddig eljutottam benne, ez egy olyan világban játszódik a 2080-as években, ahol az emberek mindenféle, hogy is volt, bioorganikus processzorokkal vannak felvértezve, kapcsolódva agyilag az internet hálózatához. Tehát egy ilyen nagyon érdekes jövőképet ír le, egyszerűnek kinéző emberekkel, tehát nem erre a nagyon kameraszemű cyberpunk figurákra kell számítani benne. Ennek ellenére nagyon megnyerő, és már azzal egyébként megragadott engem, és magába szippantott, azzal az egy aprósággal, hogy a Wadjet Eye logó megjelent a legelején. Innentől kezdve gyakorlatilag én azt mondom, hogy rossz nem lehet, és nem is csalódtam benne tényleg. Na de, az helyett, hogy azt mutatnám meg, hogy ameddig eljutottam, mi történt, azt helyett én most fogom a mikrofont, lenémítom, és rányomok a kezdés gombra, és megnézzük a játék intróját, aztán a továbbiakban majd mesélek a játékról menet közben.
Looks like you found the place.
You're sure this is the one?
I'm positive. Lapa Sesame goes by Magdala in the trance. There's a big gap in the records, and it's shaped exactly like her.
I thought you said he put a lot of effort into it.
They've been hiding her activity, but weren't covering up their own work very well.
If they did, then Ah!
How are the headaches?
Won't be a problem for much longer.
You understand the plan?
Don't worry. I know exactly what I'm doing. After all, I've been planning this for years.
There's nothing like being in trance. A world built of abstracts and intellect, of tangible thought, where every part has been crafted by an individual soul. It's the purest form of contact a person can have, mind to mind. It's the pinnacle of human achievement. Some might say that achievement in the physical world is somehow more meaningful. To them I say, join the future or be surpassed by it. Within the trance, we are millions of minds as one. But even as far as we've come, there's still one serious flaw. Its reliance on the real world as its backbone. And disconnections. Damn. Don't panic. I'll just go and speak to the building manager. It's not like there's anything to be afraid of out there. Let's get this over with.
Na és akkor először megkapjuk az irányítást a játékban. A szokásos kalandjátékos dolgok egyébként annyi módosítással, hogy nincs külön escape, vagyis pause menü, nincs pauza játékban. Nagyon szükség sincs rá egyébként, mert nem időre mennek az események. Egyébként itt van a beállításokhoz és a kilépéshez szükséges menüpont lehúzós menüben. Itt pedig az eszköztárunk, ahol ki- és belépkedni tudunk a transzból, illetve a transzba. Az e-mailjeinket olvasni a T-mail kliensen keresztül, illetve híreket olvasni, ami most, ha jól tudom, mivel lecsatlakozott a karakterünk a hálózatról, így nem igazán lehet elérni a híreket, és mint látjátok, csütörtök van, 2087, 7. hónap 10-e. Ha megfelelően gondolom, mert ugye az angol formátum az más szokott lenni általában. Na viszont zárjuk be, ugyanis dolgunk van, lépjünk ki a transzból először is.
Better go and talk to the building manager. Ah! Ouch! Huh? Password error, huh? I guess the door's broken too. Contact manager. I'm trapped?
Most először történik meg veled, hogy a lakásodban maradás gondolata megrémít. Na, itt már történnek a játéknak a durva eseményei. Ugyanis meghekkelték a rendszert, és igazából ezért csatlakozott le a hálózatról a hölgy. Itt a megoldás az, hogy mivel nem tudjuk semmivel se áttörni, illetve nem tudjuk nyomogatással kinyitni az ajtót, a panelt valahogy le kell szednünk. Először is vegyük magunkhoz ezt a trófeát, aztán menjünk ide a zuhanyfüggöny mögé, ahol nem zuhanyzó van, hanem egy netszer finomító. Ez a szer, ez egy zselatinféle valami. Azt mondja, eltávolítottad a netszer zselés részében organikus masszáját, melyet a lepárlóban érleltél. Úgy tűnik már eleget nőtt, hogy használható legyen. Na, ez egy olyan szer, amivel kapcsolódni lehet az eszközökhöz, és én egy-két dologgal itt gyorsan meg is teszem. Kezdetnek mondjuk az ajtó paneljével. A lakás centralizált rendszere minden eddiginél világosabban kommunikál veled, amikor a netszered kapcsolódik hozzá. Oké. Ugyanezt meg kell csinálni a többivel is, de most azt hiszem a megnyitást nyomtam véletlenül. Ja. És itt látszik, hogy alapból le vannak tiltva a fémeszközök. Azt mondja, hogy a felhasználó biztonságbeállítás aktiválva, a magas kockázat miatt nem készíthető fémeszköz. Kérem, kérdezze meg automata emiét további adatokért.
Hey, we're not children! Lousy suicide rate.
Ezt meg is fogjuk oldani. Na de ehhez nekünk kell ez a memória kazetta is. És már bekapcsolódott a játéknak a szuper háttérzenéje. Nagyon hangulatosak egyébként. Amit tudunk kérni, az a műanyag eszközök, aminek ugye semmi haszna nincsen. Plusz most kivettem mindent, amit lehet, és nem is fogom nagyon piszkálni addig a gépet, amíg ezt meg nem oldottuk. Ugye kivettem a kazettát. Vissza kell mennünk a transzba. Várjunk csak, ezt ne felejtsem el. Így né. Vissza kell mennünk a transzba szépen. Vagy transz, ha úgy tetszik. És ezzel a két dologgal kell beszélgetnünk.
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your interactive guide to THB Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
Akkor kérdezgetem is. Kihez van
Who are
szerencsém.
you, and what are you doing in my food machine?
Hi, I'm Chefy.
We already had this bit.
I'm the voice of your food machine. I'm here to help you make the most of your machine and all the delicious possibilities. And if there's trouble, I'm here to help you out.
Megkérdezhetjük akár arról is, hogy mit tud csinálni. Elmondhatjuk neki, nem igazán csípjük a kajáját.
I've had to live
Én
off
ezt
your crap for
választom.
2 years now. It's bland and it feels like runny puke. I have trouble swallowing, and every mouthful makes starvation that little bit more appealing.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried any of our new recipes recently? Let's look for some. Oopsie, it looks like I can't connect. Don't worry, you can always use the memory cards in the machine to upload delicious new recipes.
Mi van a tálcákkal
How
és
do I get trays
villákkal?
and cutlery?
Haven't you been eating with us for years?
Humor me.
THE's food machines have self-contained vacuum formers to recycle utensils. Just put your tray back in the machine when you're done with it.
Azt mondja... Mi van most az
What's on
étlapon?
your recipe card now?
On the menu today, we've got... Uh-oh, looks like the memory card's been taken out of the machine. I'm so sorry. I can't cook without my recipes.
Some master chef you are.
If you can find some new recipes on a memory module, I'd be happy to have a go with them for you. I look to serve.
Miért nem kérhetünk fémet, illetve dobhatunk fémet az újrahasznosítóba?
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
It might be dangerous. At the request of
Newton Civic Housing Services.
you've been limited to plastic utensils. But isn't plastic great? It's so easy to get clean.
But what if I want something stronger, like steel? That heavy protein mash bends the fork sometimes.
Sorry, no can do. I'm not just a chef. It's my job to keep you safe.
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Why would you want to do that? Don't you like me? I just want to make sure you're eating right.
So, you object to me smashing you open?
It takes some pretty serious damage to do that. I'm tough. Only qualified THE systems technicians can get me open.
Looks like messing with your software is my best bet then.
Ez lesz a megoldás is, és azt hiszem, hogy ennyi elég is lesz.
Ciao.
Nem kell túlnyújtanunk vele ezt a beszélgetést, hanem kaptunk egy fura e-mailt. Azt hiszem ő az, így van, itt van benne a glitchelő csatolmány. Akarsz extra interfész sebességet extra költségek nélkül? Extra sebesség az extra farmmal. Nyisd meg a csatolt imagot infóért, és na most ez egy vírus, ami megjelenik nem sokára itt az interfészünkön, vagyis a virtuális terünkben, és ezzel szépen a memória blokkot be kell fertőznünk. Visszamenni a való világba egy kicsit, és intézkedni, hogy történjenek a dolgok. Oké. Azt mondja, hogy memória blokk. Így. Beteszed a memória modult a gépbe, néhány pillanat után elkezd világítani, ami sikeres kapcsolatot jelez. Menjünk is vissza a transzba, és intézzük el ezt az AI-t egyszer és mindenkorra. Mégpedig úgy, hogy beszéljünk vele a kajáról.
Hi, I'm Chefy, your interactive guide to THE Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
Mi van az
What's on
étlapon?
your recipe card now?
I see there's some new recipe data. It looks like...
Apparently whatever virus was writing that T-mail is doing some damage. You don't look so good.
It's nothing that can be worked around.
Sounds more like you need someone to put you out of your misery.
Oké,
Ciao.
akkor Hívom szépen a vírusírtómat.
Forsooth, who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
És azonnal jelentem neki, hogy Sheffy
I
beteg.
think Sheffy the chef's come down with something.
The steward harbors a blight? Zounds! This shall not be allowed to continue! Foul harbinger!
I'm the...
There are grave accusations of treason upon your head, steward! Stand and face me! We shall see what trial by combat makes of you!
I'm sorry, I don't crave.
Have at thee!
Well, that takes care of her.
Nos, innentől ki van írtva a rendszerből ez a kis AI. Szóval nem fogja már megzavarni a tevékenységünket, már csak annyit kell megtennünk, hogy a trófeát, ami fémből van, az újrahasznosítóba dobjuk. Másképp ugye nem juthatunk ki, és mostantól elérhető a fém étkeztető. Néhány pillanatnyi ellenállás után a szerkezet végül feladja, és megcsinálja a fémeszközöket. Fémtálca és fémvilla. Ebből nekem a villa kell csak ahhoz, hogy kijussak.
Got it.
This is it. Animus Organics. You think Central's right on this one?
I still don't think an AI, however powerful, could predict a crime like this.
However, if it does help us catch the mindjacker.
Central hasn't exactly been generous with the details. I don't really think we're gonna find anything here. There are other, stronger leads we ought to be chasing.
Szerintem beszélgethetnénk is mindjárt erről, csak menjünk be az épületbe.
Hey, anyone there?
Doesn't look like anyone's around.
És kapásból próbáljuk a felvonót.
The elevator's locked. Panel says authorized personnel only.
I guess we need to find someone who counts as authorized then.
Na. És akkor én szerintem azzal kezdem, hogy a konzolokmányunkon keresztül a centrált, vagyis a velünk együtt dolgozó AI-t kérdezem meg a dolgokról. Egyébként itt az esetről is lehet olvasni. Aki szeretné ezt végigolvasni, az most pauzoljon, és én végigpörgetem. Így, hogy olvasható legyen nektek. Jó, és akkor hívjuk a centrált.
This is Regis. Come in, Central.
Central standing by.
Státuszjelentés.
Status report, Central.
All operations within centralized emergency logistics nominal. Anti-civil activity index within tolerance at .004. Weather forecast, dry. Highs of 12 Celsius. UV index of 8.
Less general. Updates on the case?
Data, Dr. Regis.
Okay, thanks. You don't
Előrejelzés.
usually make predictions on high-level cases like this, Central. What's different about this one?
Limited progress was being made through conventional investigation. To expedite the investigation, I was tasked to provide more direct oversight.
Hey, are you saying we can't do our jobs right by ourselves?
I am a civic coordination AI, Dr. Regis, with responsibility for 9.4 million inhabitants. Lander of colleagues who produce no gains for the city.
Oh, yeah.
A fact which, on occasion, I would hope you would pay more attention to.
What made you think the Mindjacker was going to strike here?
The professionalism of the attacks suggests that these are not merely random targets. Though the reasoning behind the attacks remains vague, patterns form from previous incidents. The probability of tonight's attack was sufficient that it warranted investigation.
Obviously, you're using data gathered by myself and Dr. Lau. But since we haven't found a pattern in our work, I guess that you've got more sources than us.
Correct. However, that information remains classified.
Huh, what a surprise.
You remain skeptical, Dr. Regis?
It's not how I think of detective work, Central. I don't believe human behavior is something you can just map.
2 centuries of research in probabilistic sociology would disagree.
We'll see.
Akkor elmehek körül.
What's your take on the case, Central?
An individual of unknown origin is prosecuting a global series of attacks. These involve the removal of data from the minds of victims. Invariably, the speed of the process has had a deleterious and fatal effect.
Yes, those are the facts. But what's your opinion on the matter?
All we have are facts, Dr. Regis. These must be analyzed in order to apprehend those responsible.
And that is why AIs would make lousy detectives.
Cell retains an investigative corps of specialists such as yourself, Dr. Regis. Your role is in no danger, you can be assured.
I never said I thought it was.
Though you may not be neurally linked, and I am unable to directly access your mental activity, a lot can be learned about an individual's thoughts by observation.
Azt mondja, hogy Animus Organics.
What do we know about Animus Organics?
Biotech firm, manufacturer of computational wetware and other biomechanical products. First publicly traded stock in August 2044. Currently sitting board members include...
Okay, maybe that's a bit too much. Why do we think the Mindjacker's going to strike here?
The projection has been based upon previous targets. Using a Markov German distribution map, outlying variables can be...
Statistics aren't really my thing, Central.
You would have been unsatisfied with it's beyond your comprehension.
I guess you're right. Regis out.
És most beszélgessünk el Laóval.
Hey, Lau.
Yeah?
So, Central predicted our Mindjacker was going to strike here.
You don't trust it?
I just don't understand how it came to that conclusion.
Obviously, we're doing our jobs right. We collect data, which Central interprets. Based on that data, it maps a pattern.
But why isn't it a pattern that we could see?
It's not only us. Central's got all of the city, the whole net to draw on.
But it won't tell us how it's come to the conclusion where the Mindjacker will strike. Does it think we can't understand? Is it concealing something?
Just be glad we've got an advantage like Central.
I still don't like it.
No. Elmehek
I've
körül.
lost count of the number of times the Mindjacker's struck.
In Newton or globally?
Oh, just a figure of speech. He's been on the rampage for too long. But now, he's in our territory.
Should give us the advantage.
Esetleg még a...
You don't like that Central's predicted this, do you?
It's not how investigations are supposed to be done.
Admit it. You're afraid your job's going to be stolen by machines. Kind of like weavers, factory workers, authors.
Just how old do you think I am? No, don't answer that. I just don't like having that key bit of information kept from me.
You need to learn to work with Central. It's not our enemy. It works for us as we work for it.
Azt mondja, hogy az
Do we have any
elmehek.
ideas about our perp?
The fact that he's stealing data straight from living neural wiring is disturbing, but it tells us a couple of important things.
Oh?
Well, previously caught mindjackers have usually burnt out after 1 or 2 attacks. Sharing a whole other's brain worth of data is pretty taxing.
So we're looking for someone with a really specialized wetware setup in their heads. Pity that won't tell us what they look like.
The other problem is how slippery this guy is. Only fragments of appearances on camera, no clear witnesses.
Which means he's either a master of disguise...
Or there's some pretty high-up collusion to hide him. That wouldn't surprise me if he were a business hire.
Still, after this many hits, he may start to slip.
Even if it's just his psyche breaking.
At least we've
Korábbi
managed to link the previous
elmehekkelések.
mindjackings to one suspect.
It's the MO. Historically, mindjackers have used some kind of external gear. They use another system to extract, before storing it in their own neural tissue.
So they'd need a terminal.
which is usually how we catch them. It's conspicuous.
But are mindjackers not behaving the same way?
No. His tools appear to be built into his own bodily wetware system. Some kind of resonance imager in his body, maybe.
Whatever it is, it's less invasive as well.
Exactly. His victims suffer massive hemorrhages, but no external injuries. State of the art, but a dead giveaway.
Animus Organics.
That's what the sign says. They're one of the city's largest computational biotech firms.
What do they make?
Wetware, mostly. Wouldn't be grown here. Probably in Eurofed.
This place is just the offices?
Regional headquarters, Central tells me. Do we know why it predicts the next attack will take place here?
It won't share that with us. Need to know. A high-tech firm like this must have secrets worth something to a mindjacker. Wetware, huh?
Yeah. Specifically for forming neural connections between systems. The blue stuff. The nanomachines keeping the modern world running.
It's funny. When I think nanomachine, I picture tiny gears and turbines. When really, they're just bits of proteins and macromolecules.
They still perform all kinds of mechanical tasks. Just smaller.
I guess I'm technically more of an expert in them than you are. I used to make them for a living.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know what to do with them anymore. Organic computing. That's my field.
Let me know if you find anything.
Will do, Regis.
Na és akkor mihez is tudunk kezdeni? Hoppá!
What the hell?
Na így már érthető az öngyilkos város alcím, igaz?
What'd you find?
A security card. This man was custodial staff, a janitor.
Probably not our mindjacker's target then.
Still, I don't think this was an accident. We need to find out what's going on here.
Na srácok, egy mindenkivel összekapcsolódó hálózat, neurális, nem is mást akartam mondani, szóval, hogy bioorganikus processzorokkal teletömött emberek, egymással összekötve és öngyilkosságnak tűnő események vannak a háttérben. Azért elég durva, nem?
It's unlocked floor 26 for us.
Must be where its owner was working. Damn it all.
És itt már, ahogy
Burns all
nézem,
around the planar nodes in his wetware
mindenki
wiring.
halott.
Yeah, this is our mindjacking victim.
Central was right.
The attack was recent, maybe minutes ago. The mindjacker was probably interrupted by the janitor who ended up on the street.
There's only one other way out of here, to the roof. We need to get up there before he escapes again.
Ehhez körül is kell nézni.
His ID badge says Gerbach, Avery. He's an HR supervisor.
If the mindjacker's in corporate espionage, it's a pretty strange target.
Have Central run his data. See if it can flag anything.
És van itt valahol egy nyitott számítógép, aktív terminál, bocsánat, amit igazából végigolvasva tudtok meg ezt-azt, mégpedig... itt van. Na ezt szép lassan lepörgetem nektek, hogy el tudjátok olvasni. Jó, akkor most menjünk kicsit lejjebb. Azért elég durva, ami benne van. És igazából lehet egyébként, hogy már megvan valahol a háttérben az a telefonszám, ami nekünk kell, sőt, biztos. És innentől ezen a telefonon fel kell hívnunk valakit, hogy ki legyen nyitva a tető, fel tudjunk menni. De hogy ki is volt, az talán...
I think I found the office manager's contact.
See if he'll help us. Remember, be consistent when you're talking to him.
What? Who is this? Do you have any idea what time it is?
Mr. Atwood, my name is Dr. Regis. I'm an investigator for Cell.
What? I mean, what's happened?
I just need to ask you a couple of questions about your workplace.
Oh, Nuke. You're calling from the office. What's happened?
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. We need access to the roof stairwell in your office.
Wait. How do I know you're really a cell agent? I can't just give out the code to anyone.
You have nothing to worry about. You're perfectly safe. We just need your help. I'm transmitting my credentials to your terminal.
So you're really a cell agent. I guess I can't say no then. The roof access code is 6167.
Thanks. Other cell agents may contact you later for more information.
Szóval 6167. Mintha változna ez a kód, úgy néz ki. Az előző körben nem ez volt. És le is írja ide, hogy milyen kódot kaptunk. Pedig én inkább megjegyeztem, hogy ne legyen problémám az előző körben.
Come on, we've almost caught up with him.
The minejacker!
Freeze, cell agents. Cell doesn't appreciate people shooting at its agents.
If you cut it out, maybe we'll put in a good word for you.
Lay down your weapon and put your hands above your head.
Does that ever work?
Sometimes. It was worth a try. You're under arrest on suspicion of illegal trafficking of neural data, breaking and entering, and homicide.
Let's not forget, shooting at cell agents.
The only way off this rooftop is down, either with us or over the edge.
Frankly, the second one's fine by me.
Na, ezt kár volt mondani neki.
What? What? He had lifting gear?
He's escaping by aerostat.
Central, our minejacking suspect has fled the scene by air.
Interceptors dispatched. Cell Corps officers have arrived on scene at Animus. Please return to headquarters for debriefing.
Nuke it. We were so close.
Azért történnek az események elég durván.
Lau, Max.
What? Huh?
Were you sleeping on duty?
Sleep? No, I was trancing. For work, of course.
Dr. Lau was submitting her case report.
We were so close. Have you found the aerostat he escaped to?
No records have been found of such a vehicle.
What?
Radar and air traffic records show no aerostat present at that time, and no communications traffic has been identified regarding the aerostat.
Maybe he deleted them? Covered his tracks?
That would require access to an improbable number of systems, including my own. Such an undetected intrusion into central systems is implausible.
Are you saying we're lying?
It is possible that you were mistaken. Human error. For the moment, you are advised to pursue other lines of inquiry.
If you say so. Something's going on here.
Kezdetnek nézzünk is akkor terminálon körül. Azt mondja, hogy centrál emergencia logisztika. Itt be lehetne kapcsolni a VoIP kamerát, de nincs hozzá kódunk, és nem is akarom bekapcsolni. Ugyanúgy, mint a Transnek a rendszerében e-maileket lehet olvasni. Itt a haverok küldenek neki leginkább. És itt van egy fotó. Viksha és Charlie. Vagyis Charlie Regis, ha jól ejtem ki. A jelenlegi főszereplőnk, de egyébként a játék váltogatja a szereplőket. Itt vannak a hírek, amiket korábban nem tudtunk elolvasni. Valamint egy mappa, ahol ugyanúgy az üggyel kapcsolatos dolgokat lehet elolvasni, mint a zsebünkben lévő eszközön keresztül. Nagyjából ennyi egyébként ez a kis rendszer. Mást itt nagyon nem lehet, maximum beszélni Lauval, de annak most túl sok értelme nincsen.
Yeah?
Got any ideas where we can look next?
I thought you were supposed to be the lead on this case. We could look into that other lead. What was his name?
Gil Vanderwall?
Yeah, that's the one.
Azért Vanderwallról is elég durva dolgok derülnek majd ki, de nem akarok túl sokat spoilerezni. Sőt, nem is viszem el odáig a játékot. Próbáljátok ki, hogyha megjött a kedvetek hozzá, nagyon szuper kis game.
I thought Vanderwall made it pretty clear he wasn't going to speak to us.
Might just be the way you handled him. Tact is apparently not your strong point.
I like to speak my mind.
I'll contact him and see if he's more open to persuasion. He might cooperate if you're not there threatening him with physical injury.
He's a dyed-in-the-wool felon. He deserves worse.
But if he can help us...
All right. See what you can do.
Looks like we found our latest casualty.
Damn it. Why him, though?
I was wondering the same thing. We're assuming the mindjacker's a data thief. The usual MO would be to target valuable info he can sell on the black market.
But this guy, he was an HR administrator.
Apparently a very good one, but not the kind who'd be let in on company secrets.
We'll just have to ask the mindjacker when we catch him. Let me know if you find anything.
Will do, Regis.
És ennyi is volt. Menjünk ki innen. Elmehetnénk jobbra is beszélgetni, de menjünk inkább a történet fontos részei felé. Várjunk csak. Most azon gondolkodom. Nem, menjünk vissza a cellbe, mert ott hagytam valamit. Ugye bizonyos e-maileket nem lehet csak úgy átsiklani. Az egyiknél van egy csatolt fájl, amire szükségünk van. Engem nem zavar, hogy halszol, álló. Azt mondja, hogy melyiknél van ott? Meg is van. Töltsük le szépen a csatolt fájlt. Ezúttal nem vírusról van szó. Azt hiszem, hanem ez egy üzenet, ugye? Ami mostantól itt van velünk. Ja, egy adatcsomag. És ezt nem tudjuk itt az épületben megnyitni, mert valaki akar kommunikálni velünk, aki nem szeretné, hogy a Cell tudjon az esetről. Szóval máshová sétálunk el, vagy autózunk el, mégpedig az erkélyre.
When people worry, there's always something they find to help them. Drinking, the trance, even God sometimes. Me, I've got a place I like to go to. It's helped me when I've been troubled in the past.
És itt akár körül is nézhetünk. Jobb békén hagyni, ott van, ahol lennie kell. Itt vajon kire gondoltak? Nyissuk meg először is ezt az adatcsomagot, ha már itt vagyunk.
Here goes nothing.
Dr. Regis.
Yes?
Regis? Central's still giving us a negative on the aerostat. It's like it just vanished. So I thought I'd better give you a heads up.
Do you mind? I was in the middle of something. How did you find me?
Central told me you'd be here, at Fulcrum Tower. Also, it said, stop turning your traveler off.
What a surprise. I like my privacy, though. That's why I come here.
You hang around the balconies much?
Take a look at the plaque.
Viksha Regis, beloved... Oh, Regis, this is... I'm sorry, Charlie, I didn't know.
You wouldn't have. I don't tell anyone about it.
Wow. I know you've got some seriously high-up strings you can pull, but I didn't think they'd ever let someone be buried up here. And how the hell can you afford somewhere like this?
You're right, though. This place is very expensive. Why do you think I live in a pod in the Southeast Barrel?
I didn't know that was where you lived, either.
She isn't buried up here. She was processed, like anyone else.
I see.
The tree's special, though. I made it myself, from scratch.
Planted and grew?
No, made. It's a cross of Chrysophyllum canito and Prunus cerulata. The junk DNA in every cell of it contains her entire genome.
Wow.
Takes a lot of looking after.
But you're doing it for her.
Makes it all worth it. We were married for 4 years.
I'm sorry it couldn't last.
We met in our professions. She was a gengineer as well.
You didn't have kids?
My previous work, well, it left both of us infertile. We had embryos prepared through IVF, but we never got to using them.
I'm really sorry. I remember reading... It was Baxter, wasn't it?
Don't push it, Dr. Lau.
Sorry. I think I figured out why you went off the grid to come up here tonight. You heard about Baxter, didn't you?
They let a monster like that walk.
They didn't parole him because they approve of what he did. He's out because he's got skills Central thought would be useful. With a governor jammed in his limbic system, well, he won't be the same man. He can't even imagine hurting anyone again.
Even if it were completely true, I know that there is absolutely no way I could forgive him.
On the bright side, he'd probably be pretty mad at you too. Well, if he could have thoughts like that anymore without falling over and puking, you put him away, and that counts for something. I know it's not exactly normal for you to open up, but if you want someone to talk to,
Central wants us?
I'm afraid so. We better get going. You coming?
Hát ha már ennyi mindent megtettünk, illetve eljöttünk, hogy megtudjuk, hogy mi ez a csomag, akkor kérünk egy kis időt.
I just need a moment to think, Max. A little privacy. It's why I came up here in the first place.
I understand, Charlie. I'll be in the car. I'll see how long I can stall Central.
Max,
Yes?
Nothing.
That's all right, Charlie. I understand. I'll be in the car.
I can't ask for her help in this. I'm not even sure what this is yet.
You are alone, as requested?
Yes? Now what is this about?
1448D-A, 1448D-B, 1448D-C, 1448D-E.
Excuse me?
A gyomrod görcsbe rándul, amikor meglátod a képet. Ismered őket, láttad már korábban, de nem emlékeztél a sorszámaikra. Nos, mindjárt kiderül, hogy mik ezek, nem kell nekem mondanom erről semmit. Akárki is hívott, 4 embrióról. Embriótároló van nála, a sajátjaid.
What about them?
They were removed from the Alracis Medical Center, originally deposited at 1615 on the 11th of November 2065. They have been fertilized by yourself and Dr. Viksha Regis. They were frozen at the earliest viable phase of growth. 3 are female and 1 is male. They were deposited after your fertility treatment proved...
Stop! Why are you telling me this? Who are you? And what are you doing with my kid... my embryos?
You are about to meet with a contact, Giel Vanderwall. In his home is an active memory module, a most unique model. You will secure it for us. Further instructions will follow.
És ha nemet mondok?
And what if I don't? That image could be a sim.
Apparently, you need more incentive not to waste my time. One is gone. 3 remain. Do it quickly. Your legacy is in jeopardy.
Elméd és szíved ádász harcot vív egymással, így elfogadni egy zsaroló követeléseit mindennel ellenkezik, amit képviselsz, a törvény szolgájaként és emberi lényként is. Igen, másrészt viszont nem bírod rávenni magad, hogy kockára tedd azt a hagyatékot, aminek megőrzéséért oly sok évet átdolgoztál. Szemétláda rendesen megzsarolja Regis-t. És ez fogja vezetni egyébként a történetet végig, ez a zsarolós dolog.
So, despite the incident at Animus, I may have some good news. We might have a break in that string of mindjackings.
Vanderwall agreed to talk.
Yeah. How'd you guess?
He couldn't hold out forever. What did he say?
Didn't want to talk over the...
Lau?
Central wants a word.
Dr. Regis, Dr. Lau.
This isn't just a social call for an update, is it, Central?
Dr. Regis, lately you have spent a great deal of your time off network. It is for your safety and that of the citizens that we...
Central?
All points bulletin, evacuation in progress at Barber's Gate Transit Station. Case officers Regis and Lau assigned to crisis management.
What's happening at the...
All case data has been transferred to Dr. Lau. Your vehicle has been rerouted. Please seek an expedient resolution to the situation. Central out.
Business-like as ever. Let's go see what this is about.
Na és akkor egy újabb küldetésünk van. Beszélnünk kell először is ezzel a szeltiszttel, hogy megtudjuk mi van.
I'm Dr. Regis. This is Dr. Lau. We've been assigned as crisis management.
Corpsman Durian, 4th Network.
Has it gotten any worse?
Not yet, but we've not heard any word since...
Hey, I'm the only one here who hasn't got wiring in his head. Central hasn't had the decency to update me.
Oh, sorry, Charlie.
Well, it's another one, sir.
Another what?
A, bomber.
What do you mean, another one?
This is like the 4th this year I know of. Central's been doing its best to keep public awareness down.
I guess it doesn't want public panic about it.
Or it doesn't want people to think we haven't got it under control. So how do you know about it?
I talk to people? I've got a social life, unlike someone.
Central marked him when he tripped a chroma sensor. Central locked down the trains and started an evacuation. It looks like he panicked and holed up in one of them.
Anyone in danger? Any hostages?
Central's not mentioned any in the case file. That either means there aren't any,
or it doesn't consider them sufficiently important. Probably wants the transit running again more than it cares about human life.
Sounds like he was surprised. Didn't have time to take any.
He's not thinking in terms of hostages. He was made as a weapon.
Regis?
He's a bio-bomber. The explosives are made of... they are his bones. That's how he tripped a DNA sensor. What's your take on it, Dr. Lau?
Honestly, it's looking pretty lousy for him. Doesn't look like he's got any human shields. I doubt an empty transit station was his intended target either.
Very astute.
Charlie, you're not gonna like this. Central's just bumped the priority. It wants the suspect neutralized.
What?
Hát nem tudom itt megpróbálni, lebeszélni, és akkor elmentem, ezt még megpróbálom megoldani, ugye, ahogy az előző körben nem csináltam.
Neutralized is a vague term. I'm gonna try to talk him down.
Regis?
It sounds like he's hesitating. He may be able to exploit that. Just in case. Get to high ground.
Fine. You probably know what you're doing.
The signal is hope. Don't fire until you hear me say it.
Hope. Got it.
Keep the public away, and run one more check for bystanders in the station. We can't afford casualties if this goes wrong.
Will Central approve of this?
We don't have time to wait and find out. Wish me luck.
Ja. Sok szerencsét, Regis. Meg nekem is a jó választásokhoz.
Hello?
Who's there?
I just want to talk. I'm unarmed, and I'm opening the doors.
What do you want, heathen?
A látvány nyugtalanítóan ismerős. A merevítő, a legyengült csontok, a manipulációra utaló jelek a fiatal férfin rég eltemetett emlékeket idéznek fel. Úgy tűnik, az lehet a leghatékonyabb, ha felhasználod azt, amit tudsz róla. Próbálj meg közös pontokat találni. Ja, és ez a legnehezebb itt. Azt mondja, hogy le vagy tartóztatva semmiképp. Azért jöttem, hogy megoldjam a helyzetet. A kiejtésed amerikai. Hát próbálkozzunk egy sima beszélgetéssel kezdeni.
You sound like you're from America. Am I right? Texas, I'd guess.
Yes, you're right.
I thought so. I grew up there myself, near Fort Worth. What part do you hail from?
Houston.
I can remember what it's like out there. It's part of why I came here in the first place. I'm Dr. Regis, by the way. Some folk call me Charlie.
Thomas Beckett.
Like the saint. Nice to meet you all, Thomas.
Mivel próbálkozzak, hogy ne zaklassam fel a fickót?
Okay, so you've got a bomb in your bones. What is it you want?
I want to bring the kingdom of the Lord. I want the withdrawal of the godless federals from my homeland.
By threatening a transit station in a city on another continent? With no hostages.
I have you now.
I'm just another of the infidel drones. You know Central can replace me.
Itt az első 2 választás nem volt jó az előző körben, szóval megpróbálom azt, hogy nem fogsz már sokáig kitartani.
You look about ready to collapse. It's a common side effect of sloppy prenatal genetic engineering. That and having your body lay explosive nitrates in your bones instead of calcium.
Though my body is weak, my spirit is stronger than ever.
They made you to walk and to carry a bomb in your bones. If you're the best they've got, no wonder they're losing.
Shut up.
A glorious crusade of stumbling invalids.
Shut up!
Your mission's going to end pretty soon, whether we put an end to it or you just plain old run out of steam.
Hát ez lehet, hogy nem fog sikerülni megint csak. Úgy néz ki, elég nehéz meggyőzni ezt a fickót a jó döntésről.
Regis, I'm in position. Visibility good, 0 crosswind. Standing by.
No matter what you think, you don't understand me at all!
Az első valahogy nem tűnik jó döntésnek, de lehet, hogy az lesz a végén. Na, próbáljuk meg a ne csinálj hülyeséget.
You're trapped in here. If you go through with it, it won't be a victory for you. You'll have disrupted city transit for an hour. Thanks to Central, no one will even hear about your involvement.
Shut up!
Don't be stupid. Do the right thing.
Ha nincs menekvés, ez valahogy úgy hangzik, hogy rémisztően hathat egy ilyen zavarodott elmének ebben a helyzetben. Küldetésednek vége, sem feltétlen jó, a kihasználtak, sem... Hát meglátjuk. Az első 2-t ezt már kipróbáltam. Próbáljuk ki akkor
Can you
ezt.
feel a tingle in the hairs on your neck?
What?
That'll be my partner, watching you through her rifle scope. As soon as she sees something going wrong, well, you can imagine what comes next.
Nobody is fast enough to stop divine fire!
I wouldn't be so sure. She's pretty quick. You know why I'm in here?
As a spout for Babylon's lies?
I'm here to prevent a waste of life. If it was up to Central, a select team would have you shot down already. I'm here because I care, because I don't want anyone to die. All life is valuable. Mine, yours, the people of this city.
There are still the enemies of...
I know how you feel about your mission, but it'd still be a waste if your life was ended, simply because Central got jumpy over what you might do. It's been a difficult, complex day. Apparently, I haven't been able to change your mind.
You can never mislead the truly faithful.
In that case, I'm truly sorry. And I hope you'll forgive me.
You think you can?
Hát, ez nem úgy sült el, ahogy terveztem, de majd még próbálkozom videón kívül a megmentésével a fickónak.
Regis! You okay?
Yeah, Let's just go. Corpseman, get in touch with Central. Don't move the body until the bomb squad gets here.
Yes, Doctor.
Biztos vagyok benne, hogy valahogy meg lehet menteni a fickót amúgy. Na.
So, Vanderwall finally agreed to cooperate?
Yep. Said he could give us a head start on the minejacker.
We'd better not keep the man waiting then.
Én viszont amondó vagyok, hogy innen fogom folytatni magamnak a játékot. Szóval itt újra elmentem, és srácok, akkor megköszönöm a figyelmeteket. Remélem tetszik a játék. Régen akkor Steamen és Gogon is egyaránt megtalálható, bár én inkább a Gogos verziót ajánlom jobban. Valamint ha tetszett a videó, akkor tudjátok a dolgotok, és nem sokára találkozunk egy másik videóban vagy sorozatban. Még meglátjuk, hogy alakulnak a dolgok. Egyelőre ebből végigjátszást még nem készítek, de nem is vetettem el az ötletét, lehetséges, hogy valamikor lesz, csak nem mostanában. Minden esetre legyetek készen. A következőkig pedig sziasztok!